Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully having a fabulous day wherever you are. So if you have not seen, this is my second doll review. I'm doing some doll reviews back to back. So the first one over here was Belle. I'll link that one in the cards. Hopefully you got a chance to check her out. I'm also got another doll in today. It looks like I finally got in my Pocahontas doll, which I'm very excited to see. So I know a lot of people have gotten her. I really wanted this one. This is my first Pocahontas doll. I really love the movie. I like the first one more than the second one. And like the spin-off ones I think that she had. But I really enjoyed the first one. I thought the soundtrack was beautiful for Pocahontas. And I think this is a great time to get her, you know, during the festivities. And, you know, let me toss that over there. Alright, oh, it's box. Alright, so it looks like we're still doing the solid box. And, you know, the last designer was so cute. I think he was great. He commented that he was not in charge of the boxes. So I will no longer blame any of the designers for the boxes. He said this is Disney's choice on the boxes. They just had say so on the actual art. This is Jasmine's box. So her box was like a coppery reddish orange color, kind of like a penny, is what I kind of described her box as. Whereas Pocahontas box is more like a gold. So it's more of a like, see the difference? So this one's darker. It's like a, you know, a copper. And this one's actually like a more of a gold color, which makes sense because, you know, she kind of has more of like a wood, like a tree look to it. So it goes from a very tan color, and it kind of turns a little bit purplish at the bottom of her box. So it kind of goes from like a gold to a purple color. And then it has Pocahontas on the side. So it looks like her theme is probably a fall, right? How leaves turn color. So it's going from one color to the other. So it's kind of a, I didn't even notice that purple, but it's kind of like a brown to a purple, which is really cool. And it goes like that throughout the whole box, even with her name. Again, don't know much about the artist, but always the artist info, I believe you can look that up. I think they have a whole thing on there. I'm just more looking at it from, hopefully I can figure out their thoughts and concepts by just looking at the doll. But I do like the theme that every doll is made by a different artist. So pretty cool. So I think the next doll is going to be Ariel. So if the boxes stay true to how they're doing, I'm assuming Ariel's box is going to go from like a blue, like it's probably going to have an aqua effect to it, more than likely for Ariel. All right, so that is Pocahontas in the doll. She looks pretty. I think that looks really cool how they have like the her background is obviously the forest. Could you not do the forest for Pocahontas? No, you could not. We would have a whole type of problems if they would have did that differently. All types of problems. All types of problems. So you have Pocahontas, and she looks like she's looking up at the sun, which is really pretty, which kind of looks like the background. So I really like her box. It looks really pretty from the inside. I feel like as we go through these, the boxes are going to look better and better and better. Probably like how the, I feel like it's going to be very similar to the, who boxes was that? The villain boxes. Like it's like as they kept going, the boxes and, you know, the theme of the boxes kept getting better and better. And it also looks like the inside of this is just all leaves and stuff like that. Now let me figure out how to take her out of this shell. Like if they're doing these large card numbers, I truly do. Because there's no way. If you wanted a doll, you could still get a doll. Like I think they need to run. It's still limited edition. It's still going to eventually sell out. But I really, really hope that Disney continues to have these large numbers for their dolls, because I just feel like the stress of getting one is so magnificent. I feel confident that I'll be able to get an Ariel doll versus me hearing like, oh, you know, you're only doing online and you only have $5,000 or something like that. I would just be so upset. So here is beautiful Pocahontas. Ooh, she's looking kind of gorgeous. All right, so again, the background's really cool how they kind of framed her face to look the same direction as the sun that's coming out, right? Because you can see the sun is kind of coming out and it looks like she's kind of looking that direction. I think that is really, really cool. Let's take a little close up of her face. I think they did a really good job on her complexion as well. She looks beautiful. Okay. So as far as her, where do I want to start? Let's start with this headpiece, because that's kind of what I was kind of looking at if I was going to really get her or not, is based off this headpiece. Or is it considered a headpiece? I don't know. But it's feathers. That's what it is. It's feathers, which kind of makes sense for her to have some feathers. And I know when it comes to feathers, they can't never really get feathers to probably stay on their own. I think it'll be a huge manufacturing issue to try to keep them stiff if you try to do real feathers, even though I think that would have been fantastic if you could have done real feathers. Then she has a braid here. Very pretty braid. I think her braid looks gorgeous. I like her braid. I'm surprised they did a braid on her, because usually her hair is just flowing down. But, you know, I think it's really pretty, though. You know, at the end of the day, I think the braid is really cute. She has this, like, I don't know, this is like a shawl that's around her, which is really cute. Nice effect. Now, she has like a little cape here. It's very native. I definitely, my charms are all... She has like this belt. There it is. With the compass, and it has like her friend and everything like that. Her dress itself, as you can see, it kind of goes back to like the box I was telling you about. It turned from like a, I think like a pink, not a pink, like a brown to red color. You guys can kind of see that, or like a copper color. It kind of changes into the two different colors, which is really pretty. Kind of matches the box. And then I love how it has the main color it switches to here in the bottom, which is this nice pretty pink. She has two different sleeves, which is really adorable. Goes back to the box. It has purple, and then the other side is the pink, which has a little bit more purple in it, but it's cute. She has the leaves and stuff going down here on her side, which is very, very pretty. And I just love this fringe. It's stiff, but when I think of when I go to Wisconsin and just little areas where they have native preserves and stuff like that, I think it definitely goes with a lot of the stuff I would see as far as like the culture and things like that. So I think they did a really good job at, you know, kind of mixing her up, because, you know, when you think about her storyline, and I think if you do look at the second movie, I think it definitely combines both images of her from the first Pocahontas to her battles with the New World, which is a very dark cartoon in my opinion, but that's why it's not really my favorite. But I do like her challenges she has to face, you know. But it's really, really, really pretty. Then she has shoes, which I'm surprised she has shoes. I would think that she wouldn't have shoes. But again, she went to the New World at one point in her second movie, so I get why she would have some shoes versus being barefooted like the other ones. And then, again, I love this concept with the box itself, though, how they have the stairs here on the box, and they have another set of stairs actually on her stand. I think that's really pretty as well. And there's a little close-up of her shoes. Overall, I think they did a really good job with Pocahontas. I think she looks really good. I think for my first Pocahontas doll, I'm very happy with it. I think it looks fantastic. I love the... if I could change something, like I said, I would probably like to have the feathers real, but I also think I would like the feather background to be the same color as like her gems and stuff, because this is more like a copper color, where this is just like a solid gold. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it's just more of a solid gold, but it still fits. Like with the headband, the way her head's facing with her accessories, it still fits the whole style, and it makes it look a little bit extra fancy, which that's what the designer collection is meant to do, is make you look extra fancy. So I really do like it. And it looks like it goes all the way to the back, which I really love that. And I love how long the dress is, and I think they did a really good job on her. Good job, artist. You got my thumbs up. So really good thing. Only complaint I have is the box. You know, again, I would love to be able to display her out like all of my dolls, where I feel like this collection, I gotta figure out a way to display them with their fans open, which is difficult because it takes up more space. So I gotta figure out how I want to display them without them getting dusty, or because I'm not gonna buy a glass case to put them in. So we shall see. So that is my doll review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.